This is the Royal Financial Investment Group. As always, this is your host, Prince Dykes here, coming to you guys with a great video about dollar cost averaging. But before we jump to that video, as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Got any questions, issues, or concerns, leave a comment below, and I'll definitely make sure I get back to your comment. Also, don't forget about coming next month, our first product from the Royal Financial Investment Group. We are publishing our first book, which is called Wesley Learns To Invest. Wesley is my 4-year-old son that you've probably seen or heard around other videos that we've been doing videos together for a few years. We put together a nice little book to introduce the stock market and to kids and to parents and all of the good stuff. So it's a great book. It's going to be available iBook, soft copy and hard copy starting next month. So stay tuned. We're definitely going to do some things where we're going to be able to give away some books and stuff like that. But you got to listen and watch the videos. So on to the next thing. Don't forget to check it out when it comes out. So I don't have a lot of time. I definitely know you guys don't have a lot of time. So let's get straight into the video. Dollar cost averaging, also known as constant pay plan, also known as DCA, all this good stuff. But what the heck is it? So dollar cost averaging, why is it important? So as we all know, the market just doesn't move like this. It just doesn't move like this. Or it just doesn't move like that. It moves in a combination of ways. As you look at the market over time, it looks something like this, right? It looks something like that. What means that it has peaks and valleys, right? So dollar cost averaging. Let's say if you decide I'm going to buy Starbucks stock. I'm going to put $100 into Starbucks every month, regardless of what the price is. So starting in, let's say, what's June. So today's June 1st. So you say, hey, I'm going to put $100 into Starbucks. And this is not the real price. This is just for example. Let's say if the Starbucks stock costs $25, right? So it's in June, you say, hey, I'm going to purchase $25. I'm going to purchase $100 worth of Starbucks stock. How many shares would you get with $100? If it's $25, you're going to get 4 shares. 4 shares. Excuse my handwriting, because you're going to put $100 in, right? Remember, we're doing $100 every month. This is for, I'm going to put a J here for June. So the next month, you turn around and you're saying, hey, it's now July. Let's say Starbucks stock dropped down to $20. You say, hey, it doesn't matter to me. I'm still going to buy $100 worth of Starbucks stock. How many shares would you get now? You would get 5 shares, right? 5 divided by, 20 goes into 100 5 times. 5 shares, right? And this is in, let's put an L over there, June, July. Let's say the next year, the next time you decide to buy, let's say, not July, it's August. So now it's August, and let's say Starbucks stock has dropped once again. It has dropped to $10. So come August, Starbucks stock has dropped to $10. How many shares would you get with $100 that the stock costs $10? 10 divided into 100? 10 times. Look at you. You guys learning already. You guys are geniuses. Boom. So that's June, July, and August. As we've seen, every month you put in $100. You put in $100, $100, $100. That's how you got the shares. In June, you got 4 shares. July, you got 5 shares. August, you got 10 shares. So let's say if you brought no more shares, how many shares do you now have? That's simple, right? You just add them up over here, which is 19, right? You now have, let's put a little, if you brought no more, you now have 19, oh crap, my handwriting is terrible, 19 shares. So now that you have 19 shares, how much money did you spend on the stock? You spent what? $100 in June, $100 in July, $100 in August, which equals a grand total of $300 that you spent on 19 shares. Now, if you want to do the average, what do you do to get the average? You divide how many shares you have, how much money you put in, and you're going to come up with, I think it's like 15.78, $15.78 dollars per share. So on average, you have 19 shares, but on average, I'm just gonna make that 5 look a little bit better. That looks a little bit better. So on average, you have spent $15.78 on shares. And you may sit back and you may say, well, Prince, okay, that's cool. What's so good about that? Let's say if you had put $100 or $300 into Starbucks stock up here and you never touched it again. Guess what? You spent $25. But by purchasing it when the stock was declining, you now have a dollar cost average of $15.78. So that you now have a dollar cost average of $15.78. You pretty much got it for a lower price. Then let's say if the stock took off, let's say if the stock went back to $20, right? Let's erase that. So we all got this, right? That you brought the stock while it was going down. So your dollar cost average is $15.78 for your dollar cost average for 19 shares. So let's see how would this benefit you. So let's say if the stock went back up to $20. Remember, your dollar cost average is, let's say, $15 for simplicity. So let's say if the stock went back up to $20, right? Let's say if the stock went back up to $20, right? And if the stock goes back up to $20, you have made $5 per share. So you made $5 per share. And how many shares do you have? You have 19. So if you have 19 shares and the shares was $5 a piece, you now have what? Make sure I do this right. Gotta pull out my little handy dandy calculator. That's not going to get you not 95, but $15 of $5 a share times your 19. So now you are up what? $95 because you brought them at $15. So I want to make sure you get this. So our dollar cost average is $15, right? And now that this is the benefit of purchasing it. Let's say, you remember we set the stock went all the way down to $10, right? Let's say if it went back up to $20, you're now up $95. But a person who just brought them at $25, they're still down because they didn't buy that as the stock was going down. So the benefit of dollar cost averaging is that you continue to buy stock at a constant, you put a constant dollar amount regardless of what the stock price is. And while the stock is dropping, you keep buying more, you're getting more shares at a lower price. And if that stock rebounds, you get a better average of it. So hopefully that wasn't too confusing for you. Hopefully that was understandable. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, all the other good stuff. And to the next video, be safe.